I like that. Then what I do is sit here and just kind of watch it burn down. Well, hi there, most tube fans. Well, guess what today is? All right, you already know I've got 2 pork butts smoking in the smoker over here behind me. And so for dinner tonight, there's going to be some grilled corn and grilled pork chops. So I'm getting ready to give this Char-Griller round 2 and see if we do a little better this time than we did with the steaks. So I'll bring the camera over here in a second and show you how much charcoal I'm putting in this thing, because this lump charcoal does burn down very quickly, and also because of its shape, even though it looks like it's a lot, there's airspace under there, and so as it burns, that's going to collapse really quickly, and you know, it's kind of deceiving as to how much charcoal you really got. So without further ado, let me show you what this looks like over here. All right, side view to give you a little bit of idea of the depth. Now this lump charcoal, some of these pieces are really big. So what we're going to do is use the charcoal lighter here. This was Gulf Lights, what they had at HEB, and get this going, and then we'll go inside and I will get the pork chops seasoned up. I've got the corn soaking in water. And that's going to be my dinner, because the pulled pork won't be done in time for dinner tonight. And that's okay. Got to soak in just a little bit and see how much more we need. I hope you guys like some of the flame video from the first one. I thought that was really cool. Alright. Now, like I said in the first video, I like to let this soak in for just a little bit before I fire this off and drop this down so the fire level is low. And now, see, use the little front hatch and I can get my fire in here, but I start back there. Because if I start here, then I'm working over the fire. See how that goes? You kind of have to think your way through some of this stuff. You know, a lot of people, yeah, you know, it's second nature, but there's some people who may be watching this who have never grilled with charcoal much. So, you know, there's things that have to be learned, and that's part of what I am. Professor Bill the teacher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the heck back, because this gets hot. Ooh, that's going to make for some pretty good little footage. I like that. So then what I do is sit here and just kind of watch it burn down. And when it does, where it's not open flame and not a danger anymore, then we will go inside the building and I'll get the pork chops ready. Okay, let's go inside the building and we will get the pork ready, the pork chops. So what I'm working with here is pork loin rib and loin chops. Got these at Costco last Saturday. $2.49 a pound. At 7 pounds, 0.02. So really good buy. And I'm a big pork chop lover to start with. So you know, there's 2, 4, 6, 8 that I can see here. So there's probably a dozen in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix the 6 of these, get them all seasoned up and ready for the grill, and then I'm going to vacuum seal the other 6 and put them in the freezer for another time. So this is going to be a pretty simple seasoning this time around, if I can hold the lid on here and I don't lose it, because it likes to come off. So let's see if that will focus. This is Pit Boss's smoky salt and cracked pepper, and good old my standby Morton's nature seasoning that just about everything gets. So let me get 6 of these out and on the tray. Well, that was a pretty good guess. 6 of these and 6 left. Now, one of the things you do with pork chops, see this layer of fat here? You need to take and cut through that. And that'll help your pork chops lay flat. They won't curl up on you. Now, I know I've seen some people do 2 or 3 slices into it. One seems to work for me. So, and since I don't have anybody else in the house that's a pork chop eater, this will keep me going for dinner tonight. And lunch tomorrow for work, and maybe a couple of lunches next week, or dinner during the weekend. Who knows? Alright. So, everybody gets their little shot of nature seasoning. Of course, I've got 5 helpers running around here in the building with me, so 20 legs worth of helpers, and they would just love to get their little teeth into this. So if I have to holler at the dogs, now you know why. Well, not totally. Ganja and Roxy are getting really rambunctious. They love to play. You better settle down. Sorry about that. But Ganja just got fixed earlier in the week, so he is not supposed to be getting rough and rowdy. Famous last words, right? So pat this in. Flip them over. What you do to one side, you do to the other side. You know, and I know I'm no fancy cooking guy. I don't believe in fancy cooking, but I believe in good cooking. And as I have always said, you know, cook the way that you and your family like to eat. In this case, the way I like to eat. You know, and I see a lot of guys on some of the other video channels, and I really like Sam, the cooking guy. He does some really neat stuff. He did a chicken salad the other day that was to die for, and I can't wait to try that. But you know, some of the things that some of these chefs and everything do, they get a little fancy, using all kinds of stuff that, you know, I believe in more to keep it simple, because I'm fairly simple. But it's whatever floats your boat. You know, please check out these other cooking channels. You know, spread your horizons. You know, your experiences. You may find that you like a lot of things. I don't like avocado. I don't like avocado oil. You know, he's real big on Japanese mayo. Never had it. Of course, I don't like mayo anyway. So I'm pretty weird and kind of picky, which is why I do most things my own way. All right, now I'm gonna let this set, kind of come up to room temperature while the grill gets hot, and I'll see y'all when it's time to put this on the grill. Okay, it's time for the corn to go on. I'm only doing 3 years this time, mainly because that was what looked good. And I'll probably be the only one to eat it. So now, every 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes, I start flipping it. Boom, timer set. Time for flip number 2. Now this is getting some serious char, which is what I want. And now, I need to hold this for a second and try not to burn myself because it is hot. Because I'm going to take the leftover wood chips from smoking today. Put these in here. See if this don't add an extra little layer of flavor. Now we take and we boil up the grates so that when I plop these pork chops on here, they won't stick. And I'm using an olive oil. This is actually a light olive oil. That's the kind we like. Well, I'm expecting really good things out of these pork chops. You're already getting a little smoke here. Now 6 seasoned pork chops go on the grill. Yeah, boy, that smoke's getting to my eyes, so this is going to be good. Boom. Now I've got to run in and wash off my plate, and I'll be right back. Looking good. Time to flip them just a little bit. I like to rotate them 90 degrees. By accident, I do get some grill marks. Corn's just about ready. Let those go for a couple of minutes here, and then I'll come back. Well, the weather's finally cooperating a little bit. It's cooling down, and let's see if the camera's picking up. Yeah, it's picking up some of that smoke from the wood chips. I think we got us a winner here, folks. Time to turn these over. I'm going to go ahead and pull the corn off. This corn's ready. And that gives me a little more room to spread these out. Get a little more heat and smoke. Because the smoke comes out this end over here. So let me set my timer. I'm going to come back and check on them. Oh man, that's really looking good now. Especially that one back here. Hot damn. Those don't look good. Worthy of a couple of photos to either add to this video and or Instagram when I make my posting about it. Man, that looks like some of the best pork chops I've done in a very, very long time. Yeah, Ganja says he wants some too. Don't you, buddy boy? Okay. I'm going to call that a wrap here as far as the cooking segment goes. After I eat dinner, I'll do a quick little wrap up to it. But so far, all right. The first time I tried the Char-Griller, and like I said in that video, you know, you got to learn them and all their peculiarities. Second time at bat, home run. All right, actually, home run with the bases loaded, grand slam. So I'm very, very pleased. Very, very pleased. So I'll let you know how everything came out after a while. Well, folks, there it is, dinner. 2 beautifully grilled pork chops, some corn on the cob. Yep. So I'm going to slice me off a bite of my pork chop and see what she tastes like. Mm-hmm. That's one of the best grilled pork chops I've had in a very, very long time. You know, it's done just right for me. Still juicy, got juice on top. Seasoning is very simple, nothing fancy about it. So I really call this a winner. Hope you guys will, you know, give this a try sometime. You might be surprised. Especially people say, oh, I don't like grilled pork chops. Well, until you've had them like this, you don't know. So anyway, if you like my videos, please hit the like and subscribe. If you hit the notify bell, you'll know when I'm posting new videos. You know, and please, you know, leave me any comments, any thoughts, questions, suggestions. You know, this is a two-way conversation. Even though I'm talking to a camera, you're on the other end watching it on a computer screen. So your means of communicating back with me is leaving me comments. Share this with your friends. Forward it. You know, I'm getting closer and closer to that 1,000 mark. Realistically, probably by the end of September. But that's okay. I've said before, I'm not in this to make money. I'm in this to share what little bit I know about things with folks. And you know my philosophy. Cook like you and your family like to eat. And so, you know, you don't have to do it my way. Not even close. But my suggestion is if you like what you see, try it or modify it to suit your own tastes and seasonings. And let me know how it turned out. So it's been a long, hot, nasty, sticky day. Started out with thunderstorms this morning. Smoked the pork butts all day, 12 hours worth, and finished up the grilling all at the same time. So I'm going to eat my dinner and then go in and pull the pork. And so this is Lone Moose out. Y'all have a good evening. I'll see you when I do my next video.